Hello, kindergartners. Back now, Wednesday, March 18. You guys are getting to be pros at this by now, I'm sure. We're going to be going on to the next lesson. You can see it says hands on again, lesson 1.3. If you want to look for the page number, it's page number 21. I forgot to say this yesterday, but it would have been smart to take that sticky note and stick it in here on the next page. Today, you're doing basically the same thing as yesterday, but with the numbers 3 and 4. So model and count 3 and 4. 3 horses. So 1, 2, 3 counters. Remember, we always start from this side and fill in this way. So you're not going to put one counter here and one counter here and one counter over here. You're going to start here with the first one, put another counter in the next box and another counter in the next box. Again, all red because we're always practicing doing red first, and then we're going to use the yellow side for when we're doing addition. So you can trace each one of the 3 counters, or you can just draw circles and then color them in red. Same thing down here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, because we're starting over here, filling in one box for each item all the way over. Circle, color red, again, neatly, one at a time. The reason we lay things out like this is so that it's easy to see. And if we're just all scribbly with our work, then it's not easy to see. Next 2 pages, touched my mouth again. Just like yesterday, except now we're doing 3 and 4, right? I think you guys can figure this out. This page here, again, a super valuable page, but you don't have to do it right now. I know some of you guys are not going to be with your moms and dads, so it's going to be a little harder to have somebody to talk to about this. If you can find somebody to do this with, woo, so great for your brain, because it's so important with math to be able to talk about what you're doing and why you're doing. Now, right now, it could seem a little too easy to even know what to say. For example, one of the things it says, draw to show what you know about the number 3. Well, 3 is 3. Doesn't that almost seem too easy to do? What they mean by that is that you might draw 3 items to show that you know 3 is 3 items. Over here, lesson 1.4, you're not going to usually do 2 lessons in a day, but we're doing it right now because it's such easy stuff. So here you can see they have 3 cubes there. Trace the numbers 3. Write the word 3, T starting up at the top. H is a diver letter. Dive down, down, down. Swim back up on that same line, just like the Olympic diver swims up its trail of bubbles, over to the side and down. R, again, diver letter. Start up at the top. Down, swim back up through that trail of bubbles and over. E, hit the ball, run the bases. Hit the ball, run the bases. 4, trace the 4s down here. F, that one silly letter that we actually start and then we go up instead of down or back. 4, O, U, R. Next page. Practice 3s and 4s. Count the items, write down how many there are. Now this day, on this lesson 1.4, we are going to do all 4 pages because this is the mid-chapter checkpoint. This is where I can check to make sure you understand what you've been doing. Now, I would guess you understand what you've been doing here, but this is just a good way to practice it. Here for number 1, you're supposed to show 3 in number 1. So to show the number 3, of course, you put in 3 counters. I'm going to be looking to know that you know to color them red and not yellow. I'm going to be looking to know that you know to put them in 1, 2, 3, not 1, 2, 3, or 1, 2, 3, or some other crazy one that's all over the place, that you know to start here and put them in one by one and then write the number 3. Here, count the items and write the number down here. This one is to get you ready for some of the tests that you take sometimes, like the tests that we did on the iPads, those kinds of things. And so you can see here it has this book, this little picture of a book about cats. And then it has these numbers with circles. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to tell you this, but I think maybe you could guess anyways, that what you're supposed to do here is look at that book and say, there's one book. So I should color in the circle for the number 1 to show one book. Now, boys and girls, today you have an extra job, because with this page, you're going to make sure that mom or dad or grandma or grandpa or older brother and sister, somebody can help you take a picture of this page and email it to me. There are directions for how to do that in the instructions that your parents have. So If you're somewhere not with your parents today, they might need to do that with you tonight, this evening. I'm going to have them take a picture of this page and send it to me. It's just for me to check. I know, oh, sure, they got it. They know what they're doing. All right, boys and girls, enjoy. You're getting to be such experts on this.